The men's Division III hockey team competed in the ACHA Division III National Tournament in Grand Rapids, Michigan. It would be the first time in program history that the Flames would qualify for the national tournament. The Flames would first take on the Oakland Grizzlies in pool play. The team favored to win the Division III National Tournament. The Flames would play the Grizzlies tough, but penalties would be the Flames' undoing, and they would fall to Oakland 10-0 in their opening round of pool play. The Flames would then face Metro State University. Liberty would have a better showing to start the game, but in the end, the Flames' penalty troubles would plague them once again, and they would lose to the Roadrunners 9-1. For the Flames' final game of pool play, they would face the Broncos of California University of Pennsylvania. The Flames and Vulcans would be in a tight matchup as the two teams would trade goals back and forth throughout the game. But in the end, the Flames would fall short of pulling out the victory and would lose 6-4 to the Vulcans to end the Flames' play at the national tournament and their season. The Flames finished the season 12-10-3 and ranked 8th in the Southeast region.
Yeah, you know, we came here through kind of a at-large bid process that happened. And Nationals was an experience for us where we found out what it takes to win a national championship. It's a higher speed, and we have to improve in all aspects of our game. Happy to be here. Great learning process for our young guys and for us as coaches, and we look forward to improving in the off-season and in the future.
We knew it was going to be tough coming to Nationals. It's the top teams in the country, and we came in knowing that we were going to have our hands full. It was going to be the three best teams we played all year, and you know what, we battled through some of the games. Our last one was a real close one, and definitely we're really proud of the way that we worked.
I mean, it's a great experience. Obviously, a lot of the guys haven't been able to, the opportunity to play teams of this caliber, and to kind of see really what, to come here and play the best. It really kind of, I think it taught the younger guys some good, valuable lessons going forward. That it's going to be a battle, but if they work hard, put 100% in, then we can compete with these teams. So hopefully it's it's a positive as well as a unfortunately a couple negative results, but hopefully we'll take something from it.
The opportunity for the guys to come out here and play against top-tier teams in the nation, number ones in the nation, is an experience that they can't turn down, and we didn't let them turn down. So by us coming out here, we're just grateful that we got the chance to come out here, and very appreciative for the gains that we come from this and the growth level that will come from this. We came in very optimistic. We knew we were replacing a lot of guys, and anytime you have a big turnover like that, it's kind of a rebuilding type year. We were ahead of schedule. We finished pretty much above where we expected to finish. And for the group that we're bringing in now, the opportunities and the level that we can kind of put them at far exceeds what we originally anticipated.
Considering we started off 0-5 on the season, then we really started to find our game. Our freshmen really started to develop into really solid players that we believe the future of Liberty D3 hockey is in really great hands. And then we went on a pretty good winning streak, a bit of a terror there, and made it to our first regional appearance where we were humbled, but once again, it's a learning process for us this year. We're learning how to be competitive, be an elite team, and we're going to get there eventually. It may take a couple years, but we're pretty confident in our group.
It was only a matter of time before we started piecing some wins together. We started playing at home, and some of the young guys, a team that's filled with freshmen, started gelling together real well. We got some strong goaltending, won some big games at the right times, and started kind of getting a snowball effect where our winning ways got contagious. Difficult start to the year, but the way that we ended was great, and if we can take that momentum into next year, that'd be awesome.
It was a tough start for us, starting out 0-5, but we battled back and we played some really tough teams. We battled hard. A lot of guys battled injuries, sickness all season long, but it was definitely worth the journey, battling through injuries and being able to come to Nationals. It's a huge stepping stone for next year. We've learned a lot this year, and I think the freshmen coming in this year have learned a lot, and they learned what it takes to get to Nationals and even regionals.
It was awesome to see. It's a great group of guys. A lot of guys kind of just grew, and you got freshmen that are kind of timid at first, and all of a sudden now they're stepping into top two pairings against some of the best players in D3 in the country. I think we always maybe in the back of our heads knew we had another gear, and at times we were able to get to it, and with all the new guys coming, the young guys coming back to have that experience in their first year, it's just going to make them that much better, and hopefully the team can make another good run next season.
I think the beauty of Liberty hockey is that you just never know what you're going to get any given year, you know? If we can get another recruitment class like we got this year, I think this team's going to be a shoo-in for getting back into regionals, and if not, coming to nationals, being a very, very competitive team in the South. That's, you know, what our goal is to be a top 10 team in the South, and even to go beyond that and be, you know, one of those top teams that can eventually get an auto bid to come to nationals and compete with the top teams in the nation.
And hopefully we can remember that feeling, remember the positive energy that you need, and just uplifting towards one another, not being negative, not being frustrated, but just really putting your hard hat on and going to work. And I think that will carry a lot of momentum into next year. We have an extremely tough schedule. We've already got teams like Georgia and Kennesaw scheduled for next season at the LeHay Ice Center. So we're gonna have a really difficult schedule in the South, but if we want to get better and be a top team, we need to play those teams.